What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel for another installment of the 3DT series, where I'm attempting to play every single course within GSPro by, as the name implies, playing 3 holes per course, mainly the 1st, the 9th, and the 18th. For today's video, we actually have a special, kind of a rarity beta course, because I just got finished playing with Golffe, if you guys are familiar with him. Gary Golffe, which I'll get into in a second, organized this thing where me and D-Lud played an 18-hole scramble at POB's new course, the National Old Course, I believe it was called, in Australia. And Golffe organized this thing to where me and D-Lud play together, and you would just have to guess the whatever we finished the final score was, and you could win a full year Patreon access to a course designer, which is pretty awesome. So just got finished filming that, and I thought it was only fitting. I had everything set up to do, believe it or not, Gary Golffe's, I believe it's his home course, but a course that he designed himself, which looks pretty awesome here. So for today's video, we are doing HEARSALL GC. Apologies, Golffe, you can tell me how to pronounce it. This is in Coventry, UK, designed by the one and only Gary Golffe. So pretty awesome. This is way better. I can already tell without even doing the flyovers. Way better than anything that I could do. So great job by Golffe. Guy of many talents, apparently. Does videos. Great guy. Does a ton of course reviews. Does his best to. He has a Facebook group, which was the where you would cast your vote for our scramble that me and D-Lud does. But he does a really kind job, really awesome job of like promoting other people. Really great guy. But I'm excited to take this. Or take a look at this course rather, and see what it has to offer. So let's get into it without further ado. First hole, par 4, 360. Let's hit the flyover here and see what Golffe has. Ooh, that's cool. Golffe has for some design skills here. I believe, maybe he can correct me, I believe this is the course he originally sent me. I never got around to doing it, and I'm kind of glad that I didn't now that this looks like this. But he sent me one, I was assuming it was this course, that he sent me, and it basically looked like a Google Earth, but it was playable on GSPro. This one, I think he said he's got to the point where it's in beta. I'm in like the beta server, so I was able to download it, and I think, to me, this looks really good. Probably pretty darn close to getting released on the actual course list for GSPro. But like I mentioned, just got finished, took a little bit of a break in between, so I kind of cooled down with D-Lud. So some of these swings may be interesting, but let's see if we can be even par doing all the regular settings, 5-foot gimme circles, furthest back tees, which are the whites here, all that good stuff. But let's aim maybe here. Kind of a narrow tee shot and fairway. Oh no. Super high toe. Let us play. That was terrible. 139 ball speed. That was off the top of the club. Yikes. All right. I don't think we're in complete trouble here by the looks of it. It's going to come out a little bit right. We're in the deep rough, but I think this tree, did Golffe put a collider on it? I saw him doing a video. He was testing them. He did. He does have a collider. All right, what do we got for yardage? 132 out of the deep rough, so that's going to be another 26. So we're up to like 160. And that tree has a collider. What about this one? That one does too. So I'm going to have to punch this. I'm going to go like right there and do like a punch 4-iron. Try to get back into play. Not the start we were looking for. Well, that went nowhere. All right, well, deep rough to deep rough. And I just had my headset in, so I do need to increase the little ding sound on the square connector. Gary Golffe, if you guys don't know, him and Spike Blue Collar Sim Golf, the OGs of the Square Golf launch monitor. Those are the first two guys by far to have them on YouTube. If it weren't for those two guys, I wouldn't have one myself. All right, well, 70 yards out of the deep rough. That's going to be another 14, so we're up to like 85. I'm going to hit a choke down approach wedge. It's going to come out right. Hopefully I draw it. Pretty decent chance we catch these trees, so hopefully we get lucky. I put a little bit. All right, I don't hate that. I put a little bit extra on it because I was assuming we were just going to hit those trees. That actually was kind of close to going in. Not too bad though. We got to look for par. Unconventional. This would be nice if it goes. 17 feet. I put it on 10 stimps. I think I want to start practicing on those. But is that enough? I don't think it is. 17 playing 16. We'll try that. It's about a cup or so to the right. Oh, I pushed it just a touch. If I didn't push that, that would have gone in. All right. 1 over through 1. Flying over to the 9th. Golffe, you did a great job on this, man. Like I said, if I were to try to start dabbling in course design, no way I come anywhere close to this. 9th hole, par 5. I like that. 509. Let's hit the flyover. I like all the trees, all the grass. That cool looking, whatever that red thing is. I'm assuming that was the clubhouse. It was kind of like behind number 1. It's a cool clubhouse. Water over there. Or are those houses maybe? What are we going to do here? Man, narrow fairways here. There's not a lot of room. I'm going to go kind of over just besides that tree over here on the right. All right, let's try to claw one back here. Get to even going into 18. Golffe told me to play this and be brutally honest. I don't know what he expected me to say. So far off the heel. I think it's going to play though. 148, 231. I just played D-Lud for the Patreon Gary Golffe special, and I was up towards like 157 on some of them. I guess I should have either wrapped it up for the day or not cooled down. Yikes. 264. 3-wood, I guess. I mean, I was saying he told me to be honest, but this looks pretty darn good to me. I don't know. Like I said, what he expected, but I don't have any complaints. And for like the 4th time, way better than I could have done. This is pretty cool. I mentioned it when Seadrum was kind enough to do Exeter. It's a different experience, I'm assuming, for Golffe too, having built this. It is a very different experience playing a course on GSPro that you kind of know like the back of your hand. Like all the like CE Sim Golfs of the worlds, I mean, pick a designer. All those really intricate courses are awesome, but it is a different experience playing something that you actually know. And you said, oh, I've been like over by these trees before. I've been over here. I've been there. It is really cool. It's different. All right. 3-wood. Try to run it up there somewhere. Maybe I should hit that off the tee. It was kind of like a smooth 3/4 3-wood, but I don't hate our chances here hitting 3 into a par 5. 39. Probably try to hit this about 35 with the 56. $30, go. All right, we got a putt for birdie. And it's not doing much here. think about there. 14 feet, playing about 17. Oh, I didn't hit it. Go! Maybe I did. A little bit of a pull. We'll take the par. My touch is not quite there right now. All right, 1 over through 2. 18th and final hole here from HEARSALL, I would pronounce it, HEARSALL GC in Coventry, UK. Gary Golffe creation. Ooh, you even got a fountain in there. That looks cool. All right, let's hit the flyover. That fountain's cool. Like the fact that I think this is his first go at a course. He did a really good job. So I think now that I look at it and think about it, I think he just left like the surrounding background. I think that's just like the Google Earth overhead, it looks like. So it's probably just houses over there. But very much so playable and very much so enjoyable the way he has it now. I don't know how much he's going to want to change and do to this, but to me, like this would be something I would expect to see on the GSPro list sooner than later. Can we actually hit something in the 150s and like catch a fairway by any chance? That is the question. Super low. We hit 150 and it's fading instead of drawing. Kick out. All right, we may have a look. Super low in the face. Luckily, it was straight enough, but I was trying to get that to draw, not fade. 111 RPMs of right side spin didn't completely kill us here, but 178 out of the rough, so 6%. What is that? Another like 9 or so. So we're up towards almost 190. I think I'm going to go, I think speed's down. I think I'm going to go 6 iron and just try to hit it relatively smooth. I don't know if that's in my golf vocabulary, but that's what we're going to try. I don't think, the way I'm hitting it right now after cooling down, I don't think I can get a 7 there. So thin, and it's not drawing. Had the distance, did not draw. All right, 21 yards out of the rough. Unless we chip this in, I don't know if we're getting back to even here, but crazier things have happened. Probably try to land this 18, 19, maybe. That's short. Terrible contact. Thin and toey. With a 60 degree, that's tough to do. All right, putt for par. 9 feet. It's breaking a good amount. We'll try that. Well, that's kind of how I think this is going at this point. Me and D'Lo actually played pretty well. I was planning on doing maybe 1 or 2 more. I don't know if I will, but all right, take a look at this from HEARSALL. Again, apologies, Golffe. I butcher all these pronunciations. I'm probably not even saying it remotely close, but HEARSALL GC in Coventry, UK, designed by the one and only Gary Golffe. And Golffe's got an awesome YouTube channel. Go over there and subscribe to him. Leave him a nice comment. Tell him I sent you. Golffe stands for Golf for Everyone, which is awesome. And again, I've done a scramble with him. I've kind of interacted with him a little bit. He's a great guy, so go give him some support. and tell them that I sent you. And awesome job here on the course design. Nothing that I really saw besides maybe the background that I would change. I would have no idea how to even do that. So to me, this is very much so playable. Not sure if this would meet 100% the like requirements to get listed on the main server. I would think it would. Like, to me, it doesn't look like it's like half done by any means. So to me, this seems like this is pretty close to finished. But awesome job by Golffe, and really appreciated him including me in the D-Lud Patreon Scramble giveaway. That was a lot of fun. Like I said, we just got finished doing that maybe about a half an hour ago or so, 45 minutes. But awesome job here by Golffe. So I'm going to wrap this one up. I guess I didn't even look at the stats, but that was kind of abysmal. Bogey on 1, par on 9, and bogey on 18. So we were 2 over through the 3. 1 par, 2 bogeys, 248, 248. Only hit 1 fairway, 148. 6 putts, 1 out of 3 greens in regulation, 1 out of 3 fairways. So I probably shouldn't even have looked at those stats, but now I'm going to wrap this one up. Go over, subscribe to Golffe. Really appreciate the members like always. And like I always say, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video.